Hey there, YouTube. Well, today I want to show you all this 1995 Ford F-150 flare side with 118,000 miles. This Gen F-150 commenced in 92, final year 97 once you start factoring in the Super Duty models. Yeah, this one happens to have the 4.9 liter inline 6-cylinder engine. Made headlines back in the 60s with the F-Series pickup. Another cool fact, it was also used in UPS step vans and even those carts that pull luggage at airports. Under the hoods of those little buggers too. I do consider this pretty rare, and only 118,000 miles. This thing is still a virgin, though it's rusting badly down here. Drops crumbs wherever you go, little bits of cheese. I know. That's not like I'm making it any worse. If anybody wants this truck, they'd have to take that off anyways. Yet another fun fact, this truck has dual fuel tanks. One here, and one in the other side over here. There's a switch inside the cabin where you can switch between tanks. It does ride on 235 75-15s and rear drum brakes. Pretty common thing back in the day. It's funny, there's still a sticker over there that survived. You can make it out right there unless that part was changed, but I'm surprised how that sticker is still spotless. Now you can immediately see the meaning of flare side. Some people call it step side. You can step on the side of the beds here, but the downside to that is the bed is more narrow, but it really does add a cool look to the truck. Tailgate makes all the squeaks and rattles and noises and groans that an old pickup should. Some people love that. You know, the body, it really isn't in that bad a shape. It's just that down there. Fix it and be on the way. Listen to that door chime. Now, materials on the door panel, all plastic to be expected. The armrests are soft to the touch though. Crank windows, as you can see, and these little vents that pop out. There you go. You got AC. Now look at this interior. I'm not going to say it's fresh. Not much more to say. The bench over here, cloth is torn. The foam just disintegrated on this corner. You can see this is where the owner used to rub their ass. And you can't really recline this seat. That's another issue with single cab models. Though you can tilt it though. You can store whatever rifles, maybe a small narrow toolbox. Now, there's only keys in this truck. There's no door locks or anything, so you're not going to have a key fob. Now, let's get this buzzer going. Oh gosh, there's two different buzzers. And they're fighting against each other like two bees. Truck fires up beautifully though. I've done an F-150 before. It was a 6-cylinder model. I think it was red, though it wasn't flare side. These pickups sold like hotcakes back in the day. F-150 continues to do so. There were many models available, of course, and many engines of choice. This was the entry engine. Next step up was the 5-liter V8. That was the most famous. Next up, the 5.8-liter V8. If you wanted a little bit more power, that could also be had in the F-150. There was also a 460 cubic inch V8, the 7.5-liter that made its way under the hoods of many Fords back in the late 60s and 70s, such as the Lincoln Continental and the Lincoln Mark IV, Mark V, and etc. And this year solely made its way into truck applications such as the F-Series and E-Series vans. And lastly, the famous 7.3-liter Power Stroke diesel. Of course, that was in the F-350. Now, this truck, when it comes to comfort, I mean, you can just lay flat in here and take a nap on this seat. It's just such a wide truck, and it's just so roomy. You can do all sorts of naughty things while the thing oh, there's no cruise control, but yeah, I was going to say something. Never mind. Not a whole lot of thigh support. You can't do anything about the backrest, and again, you can only slide this bench back and forth, really can't do anything else. Of course, everything here, plastics, but hey, they added this soft piece over here. It's a hard vinyl. You have the glove box, pretty tiny. You'd imagined it being larger. This AM/FM radio Nothing else. No cassettes. Darn it. Climate control. Dummy proof. This thing does not have AC. Huh. Wow, this was really plain Jane. No AC. It just says vent. Ooh, power outlet. Slide out ashtray. And it's been jizzed by a few cigarettes. It's a mild smoker, but not too bad. The steering wheel here is just bare. Nothing else more to say about it. It has instrument speed wipers. The steering wheel doesn't tilt. It really didn't cost Ford anything, maybe an extra 25 cents to make a lever for this thing to tilt. But yeah, it doesn't. It does have a 4-speed automatic with overdrive. Panel dim once you rotate this dial. Headlamps, you have to pull. And this is where you transition between fuel tanks. Let me see. Let me hit the back. Maybe it's empty. Ooh. Oh, it's empty! This thing is just chugging away. Put it back. Hey, came right back to life. No tack, so, but at least you heard the engine. The headliner, you don't have one. It's just a bare roof. Sun visors are actually very cushiony. You can feel that it's a hunk of cardboard, but they're so cushiony. That's interesting. The metal hinges. And just get a load at this 4.9 liter inline 6. It doesn't have a lot of horsepower, but who the hell cares? This engine is all about torque, and it has a lot of it. Immediately, Ford enthusiasts were bummed out when Ford discontinued this engine. It was a very good motor, bulletproof. Really one of the best engines Ford ever built. Let's see if I can rev it here. Very noisy, but definition of a truck when you think of one. If you were to say EcoBoost in front of this truck, I mean, it would just say Eco what? Hey, put the windows up. It does sound awesome, though. It's amazing how they stuck this engine into such massive cars. Just wanted to quickly show you this flare side F-150. Not often you find them. This truck is heavily sought after. Somebody will pay top dollar for it because it's in pretty good shape. Those little rust issues that you see on each side can be easily rectified. Will make a very good spare truck if you ever need to haul shit around. I really do enjoy sitting in these old American pickups, especially the square ones. Really, these old classics really scream what trucking was all about. Anyways, YouTube, thanks for watching, and I really hope y'all enjoyed this tour.